Hello. Hi. I forgot that I'm just using a PNG today. Hi Kirita. Hello. I don't like not being able to move. I'm just frozen in time, staring blankly towards you. And when you look away, I'll move closer. I'm obviously a weeping angel now. That went on for a little longer than I meant it to, the waiting screen, I mean. I usually hop in around 5 minutes, but then I realized that my phone is not anywhere near charged enough to monitor the whole stream. So I had to go grab a charger. And now my desk is kind of wonky a little bit, because the charger doesn't fit under the part for the power bar. It's fine though, it's on the charger now, it's on the good charger. I usually have a different charger, but it didn't work very well last time, so I kinda gave up on that. Just like, okay, I'll just grab a different one this time. The one charger that I know consistently works. I need to get a bunch of new chargers. Those decided to suddenly be very loud. And today has been a weird day in general. I don't even know what I did today. I genuinely can't think of what I've done today at all. I don't think I've actually done anything, really. It was a very lazy day. To be fair, I've been very sore all day, so... It's like, I'm not gonna get dressed or do anything. Not today. Stop cutting off the songs at the good point. But yeah, so for some reason, I don't know why, but my laptop cannot handle Clip Studio, VTube Studio, and OBS at the same time. I think it was the opposite. Ooh, what did you do? I will live vicariously through your activities. Chirpy boy. Hey. Kirita, I feel like every time you're in my stream, Chell decides to be really loud. Woke up early, opened like 13 packages. Oof. A lot of packages. Yeah, I should probably mention, I know, yeah, this sounds... How? You know what, I'm not gonna ask. I don't think I've ever had that many packages in one day on a non-occasion. Premiere merch, of course. I should probably mention, I haven't gotten a pop filter for this mic yet, so you might hear some, like, clickies, I don't know. I've ordered one, but it'll be a couple of days before I get that, so if it picks up any sounds, you know, that's why. Thank you for following Considere DLR. My brain stopped working there. I wish I could buy more merch sort of stuff. But I'm tight on money as it is. Commissions are not exactly the most stable pay, so I haven't even taken any in a few weeks. Like, ugh, I don't wanna. I'm gonna be doing some actual, like, work towards the end of the month. I still have to, like, email the boss, shifts and stuff. I still need to do that. Maybe it's time to increase your prices. See, I'm always doing that, but I do need to... I always need to readjust prices, especially after I take stuff. But just in general, I've been kind of burnt out when it comes to commissions, so it's kind of difficult to take them at the moment. I know the commissions that a lot of people want are the Vroid ones. I do not want to do the Vroid ones right now. I just do not want to be working with Vroid at the moment. I got a bit burnt out last time. Illustration commissions would be nice, but they're not exactly as high demand, so yeah. No good, I know. But yeah. I need to remember to do that. I still need to decide what hours I'm wanting to do. I've kind of figured out what days I want to do, but I haven't figured out the hours yet. You could retire the Vroid cons for the moment? Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm just not opening up slots at the moment. Because I do those in a slot basis anyway. And I do want to go back to them eventually. It's just at the moment, I'm really not feeling it. Like, especially with Art Fight at the moment, I want to concentrate on Art Fight right now. Just for this month, anyway. Yeah, but because I'll be working at the end of the month, it's not too bad. Because I have enough money at the moment to, like, live. You know? To cover living expenses and stuff. And other stuff as well. But... But yeah, since I'll be working at the end of the month, I'll get me, like, a bit of money. So... it'll be fine. It's kind of just waiting it out until, I get student loan payments again. That's kind of what it is at the moment. I don't know. Well, I get why they don't pay over the summer, but it's kind of annoying. Like, great. Yeah. It'd be fine though. Student loan payments. Oh, I mean, student loans are kind of different here because the student loans aren't for me to pay to them. They pay me. At the moment, anyway. Obviously, I'll have to pay it back eventually, but that's not gonna be for a little while because the the way Scotland's university system works is kind of better than most other places, just in general. So we get like free university here if you're a Scottish citizen. If you're not, then you have to pay, but which is where I guess like the vast majority of the funding comes from. But yeah, like I'm a Scottish citizen, so I don't have to pay for university because SAS pays it for me instead. I just need to make sure that I tell them to do it, which is easy enough. I've already done it. I just need to renew it every single year and just be like, hey, yeah, I'm still in university. Student loan payments aren't, it's basically just extra money during the semesters, or during the year that we get to pay for whatever costs you want to use them for, really. They don't restrict it, and we pay them back. We do have to pay them back eventually, obviously. But I'm not in a situation, but my state has a low-income household system where they essentially cover the tuition. Yeah, it's not a low-income thing here. It's just if you're a Scottish citizen in general, which is nice. You can get different amounts of the student loan payments depending on your parents' income or your income. But yeah, I mean, even with high income, you can still get them. I hate it here. I mean, Scotland is one of very few places that does it that way, I think. Cause I don't know, we just are like, yeah, what? So yeah, like when we pay back student loans and stuff, we have to be making above a certain amount in the first place. So if you're making, I think it's 21,000 you have to be making per year, which I mean isn't an awful lot, but like you have to be making money basically to have to pay them. Or they're not. It's a bit kinder that way. I think you have to be over a certain age as well, but I'm not entirely sure on that. I don't know. I think you have to be making the money for a little while. So you have to be like stable. And even then, like it's nowhere near as much as other places, because we don't have to pay back the actual tuition costs. That comes through our taxes. But yeah, it's like significantly kinder, you know. And even if it wasn't, even if we did have to pay them back, the universities here aren't quite so privatized, I guess is the word. Like we don't have $100,000 tuition fees, you know. The American tuition fees drive me absolutely insane, because I sit there and I'm like, what the fuck? Because my tuition, if I did have to pay it myself, is, I think it's like 7,000 per year. Here, £7,000 per year or something like that. It is nowhere near how insane it is in the US. And I sit and I'm like, every single time I see them, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Because here, it's just significantly kinder here. You know, like, there's still issues, but it's like, you know, I can kind of go to university guilt-free, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure I just wouldn't go to university if I was living in the US, because, like, some people with 200k loan debts, you're insane. The whole system is insane. Like, here it's like, you can justify going to university for, like, whatever subject, because you're not wasting all your money. Like, yeah, if you're taking out student loans, which you don't even have to do that. You don't have to take out student loans. It's an optional thing. You know, I should mention that. It's a completely optional thing to take out the student loans, because they're just extra payments for, like, non-tuition related stuff. It's just that it helps a lot when you're in university and can't get a full-time job. Especially now, where it's fucking impossible to get a job just in general. Pretty great. Works quite well, I have to say. Even though it's not the most, it's like 400 quid a month, when it's going, and that's not over the summer months. But yeah, pretty grand. I quite like the system here. England shouts at us sometimes about it, but we're just like, well, this is your problem. You're not entitled to our free education. You're not a Scottish citizen. Fuck you. So that happens. But even then, I don't think the university costs in England are quite that bad either compared to the US. I think the US is just kind of out there in general. Though I might be wrong on that, but yeah, the US, yeah, I straight up wouldn't go to university if I was living in the US. I'd just make a portfolio and apply to places. You know, some people are like, art school's a scam, like you're paying money for it, and I'm just like, well, I'm not paying money for it. Not at the moment. Like, sure, I'll have to pay back loans later, but like, I don't have to pay back the tuition costs. You know, I'm good. You know, like, I can guilt-free do a fucking university course. Which is, yeah, pretty good, I'd say. Pretty good. I'm sure we have other problems, but I quite enjoy that part. We also don't have to pay for prescriptions either. A lot of the places, even when you do have public health care, you still have to pay for prescriptions and stuff. We don't. That's pretty nice. To not have to pay. Well, it's not that expensive anywhere outside the UK, but you know. So I guess it depends on the prescription. I think in England you still have to pay for prescriptions. I'm gonna get ADHD meds soon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Need to get the ref up. How are your shoes, ma'am? Those are your shoes. Okay. I'm just gonna move this. Focus times 2000. It's kind of... It's nice to not have to worry about going bankrupt just because I need to get something checked so that I don't get super paranoid. Or, you know. But my issue mostly comes in I feel like I'm going to the doctor too much if things start popping up all at once, like they are right now for me. I'm just kind of like, I'll just wait a little bit. It's fine. Just everything is going wrong at the same time. It's okay. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. It's all good. Most of it's like chronic stuff anyway, so it's like, well, they can't really do much about it. It's fine. Not gonna lie, I like the New Leaf soundtrack more than the New Horizons soundtrack. New Horizons soundtrack is still good, but I don't know, I vibe so much more with the New Leaf one. I don't know if I want to do the glasses or not. The glasses are optional, I kind of don't want to. I want to save myself the trouble, to be honest. Duplicate. I think I'll be able to get this drawing done on stream tonight, I think. Maybe I shouldn't jinx myself. It's a lot less intensive because I'm not planning on really doing a background for it. I don't really see... I don't really feel the need to for this one. I have another revenge drawing that I need to do, but I haven't actually picked a character for that yet. So I'll see after. Depending on if I get onto it, because by the time I finish this, it might very well be that I don't have time, but I think I'll have time. I think I will. I really want to get a better PC for multiple reasons, but like I feel really frustrated not being able to use my model during drawing streams because I want to do more drawing streams, but I don't want to have like every fucking stream be without a model, you know? I'm probably gonna try and make a talk sprite actually. Yeah, I'll probably make a talk sprite at some point. For a while I have this issue. Do some nice double circle eyes. Those are nice. I like doing double circle eyes. There's one pretty cool program that's really nice for moving PNG. Yeah, I know. I just want to do like something animated for it though, specifically. Because I know you can do like the bouncy PNG stuff. Because I've done that before. I've done that before for like collabs and stuff. Mostly on other people's channels. Usually for collabs I'm in. I'll just shove their PNG on stream. It's fine. That's like mostly connected to Discord, the one that I've managed to get working. You can code one. I think there's some code somewhere to get it working like without Discord involved. But I want to do like an animated one. The one that like blinks and stuff rather than one that bounces. I don't know, the bouncy ones are nice, but I don't know. I just like being extra about some things. Oh, that would be really cool. Yeah, one of my friends, Karina would know because she's in the server, but one of my friends has started doing like commissions, so I was like, ooh, that would be nice to do actually since I've been having this issue. I don't have any money to comp, but I can draw, so I can very much do it myself, you know. And also, I'd like rather do a different style anyway, because I'd rather have my own style of thing. But yeah, I wanna set that up at some point. Maybe I'll do it like over the next couple of days. Once I get like the revenges I have to do currently for Art Fight out the way. Or maybe towards the end of the month, because I probably won't be streaming as much then, since I will be working, and I like working later hours. So I might still have the time, but they probably won't be. The streams probably won't be as long. At the moment, I mean, I usually stream at like I like doing things late. I like doing things later in the day because it's when I'm actually like properly awake. I don't know. I'm a night owl. It's the one time where I'm properly awake and have the energy to do things. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna, when I do take the shifts, what I'm probably gonna do is do shifts until like 7 p.m. If I'm able to. I feel like I'm most productive late at night. Yeah, yeah. It's probably the reason why I have such bad insomnia so often is just because my brain is the most active late at night. It's when I can get the most stuff done. So, I have a bit of an issue with that, where I just don't sleep. I just straight up don't sleep. I mean, on the bright side, it means I can make it to some things that I otherwise wouldn't be able to, if it's, like, awkward for my time zone. But on the flip side, it makes stuff in my own time zone kind of awkward to get to a lot of the time as well. So, you know. I've been working on it. I've been trying to work on it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm thinking the shifts I'm gonna do are probably gonna be like 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. or something. Something like that, I think will work best. Maybe 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. But I'm a bit more confident with 12 p.m. just because then I usually awake by then, so. Yeah, so I mean I should be able to still stream with that, probably, but it might be like slightly later, just depending on how much other stuff I need to get done. It does restrict my free time. I remember focusing on artwork on night and then seeing someone from America talking about it being midnight, checking my window and it being daytime. I'm not usually quite that out of sync. I usually at least know what time it is. But I can lose a bit of my track on time. How do you say that? I can lose track of time sometimes, but not usually to that extent. I usually like kind of roughly know what time it is. But it's more that it goes very, very quickly to me. I mean, I've been like this for a few years. It's just been significantly worse since COVID started, because there's not really anything keeping me in check, so I just don't sleep. Because even when I had classes, I didn't have to get up early for most of them, because most of them were either in the afternoon or, well, because I'm an animation student, like, we didn't have that many classes in general. We'd have, like, a couple every week where that would be, like, a live call, but most of the time, I just get up in the afternoon and do all my work in the afternoon or evening or even at night if I wanted to. Because it was just like, here's what you do. Go, do it. You know, not too bad being an animation student sometimes. If you're, well, all of our sleep schedules were shit, I think. I don't know if anyone had like super good sleep schedules in my class. There were a lot of like 3-4 a.m. conversations. My classes just default into, yeah, just work on it whenever, yeah. I mean, because we were animation students, I mean, a lot of us needed to pull all-nighters to get stuff done anyway. So I don't know how many of us actually had like an okay sleep schedule, but I don't think it was many. And because a lot of our work, we just had to, you know, get on with it ourselves, because, I mean, what are they gonna do? They can't really watch over our shoulders or anything. You know, there was nothing to keep any of us in check, so it was just, yeah, just kind of chaotic. And since I'm an animation student, you know, again, a lot of us had to pull all-nighters to get shit done, or very, very late nights at least. Just because that's just kind of the nature of animation work a lot of the time. If you have a very close deadline, you're staying up. You know, That's just kind of how it is. I mean, I don't mind doing that, but it is quite stressful. But we're probably gonna have to deal with crunch when we get into the animation world, so I guess we gotta get used to it, huh? You know? I mean, it's not exactly, unionized. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so if anything, university has only worsened my sleep schedule, with the lack of classes to wake up to. I remember I had to, I was talking to him in the lecture, it's like, yeah, I had to pull an all-nighter to get this done in time. Why is that? Oh shit, okay, wait. Why are you over there? No. Come back. Get back here. I was so confused. Yeah, I was talking to a lecturer like, yeah, I had to pull an all-nighter for this. And it was just kind of like a, yeah, get used to it. You know, all of my lecturers have worked, well, not all of them, but, well, no, all of them have worked to some extent in the industry. Some of them longer than others. Some of them were alumni who had only just started working, but yeah, that works. Works. I'll color both separately though. Make sure. I was like, yeah, I've already accepted that. Just kinda gotta like prepare for crunch culture, I guess. Unless somehow the industry suddenly decides to unionize somehow, which is unlikely. Although I guess like there has been a bit of unionization recently, apparently. Starting some classes for animation in 3 months. Ooh, have fun with them. Yeah. I'll be going to 3rd year next year, which is kind of scary. Although, 1st year was just kind of, it was a portfolio year, so not an awful lot of animation. Although, I tried to do most of my art projects as animation, to some extent, or a bit of illustration. It was quite, it was an interesting jump from high school art to university art, because high school art was always like, oh, you can't use like your like anime style like for your you can't use it for your fine art stuff. You can use it for design, but like you can't use it for fine art. That's just crazy. And then go to university and they're just like, we don't care what you do. Pretty much. We'll give you some advice, but like we don't actually care what style you're using. Which is nice, but it feels so refreshing being out of high school art. High school art is like completely different, honestly. I mean, I still didn't enjoy, well actually, I mean, I guess I did enjoy university sort of fine art. Because it's completely different. Like, it's a whole different vibe. It's kind of nice because, like, you get the very loose guidelines on what to do for your projects, but, you know, they're very, very loose. You can do a lot of different shit with them. God, what was... I can't remember what the first project I had going into university was. It was like I think it was just general I think it was just very, very general fine art. Like, you could do a project on whatever you wanted, pretty much. I can't really remember if there were any requirements. But I went a bit insane with it because I had that extra freedom I didn't have in high school fine art. So I could actually, like, enjoy it a bit. Because what ended up happening was, I started off with the question of just like, oh, what would happen if apples grew like pineapples? And then from there I got to the question, well, what if pineapples grew like apples? And then I made a fictional alternative human species that were more monkey-like because they had evolved to eat specifically pineapples out of apple trees that grew pineapples instead of apples. And then it devolved into a cult of these things. It was really, really weird, and I just kind of went insane for 2 weeks. And I started, like, tearing up or cutting the works out for some reason. Hello everyone, how's it going? It's going well. I'm talking about my first university level fine art project where I went insane for 2 weeks of my own volition. Just because I don't know, I don't remember how anything happened. It just devolved over the course of 2 weeks. Why was I tearing them up? I started tearing and cutting them up to make, like, weird puzzles. I think it was something like, because I had... It might have been something to do with, the theme of the project. I can't remember what the requirements for the project was, but I think I got back to, like, fragmentation or something. So I started quite literally fragmenting my art and just making really weird cutouts out of the already very, very strange illustrations I was doing. And it just kind of kept going. And I think I just went nuts for a few weeks. It was like a 2-week project, and I still have them somewhere, I think. Maybe I'll share them on Twitter later, because they're kind of weird. If I still have them, anyway. I mean, I still have them somewhere, I just don't know if I actively have them here with me. But, yeah, university art is true art experience, exactly. I think all of my projects for me, like, I started with a simple concept, and then I just went insane with every single one. Pretty much. Oops. Like, we had one where, can't even remember what that one was. I can't remember what any of the actual, like, original things were. What the original briefs were. But, I think that one had something to do with 3D, but I can't really remember. And I was kind of burnt out at the time. Like, I'm burnt out most of the time anyway, but, like, I was feeling kind of burnt out, with what I had been doing, like, before. And I think I just kind of took, 3D for a ride. Because I've never been, like, brilliant with 3D stuff. Like, I can do play and stuff, but I'm not super good at it. So it was like, I kind of accepted from the start, okay, well, I'm not all that good with clay, but I do want to use, like, clay and stuff, and I also want to try resin. And so I basically just went back to, like, you know those old sort of clay figures that you get from, like, ancient civilizations and stuff, where they're kind of low detail, and they're just vaguely human. They're messy, but, like, vaguely human. I should have pictures of this actually somewhere on my laptop. I think I should have these somewhere. Hold on. Let me see. that's not it. Do I know? No, that's from a different one. Maybe I don't have it. I feel like I should have this somewhere. Maybe I don't. I feel like I did upload this somewhere though. I did upload these things somewhere. Cause I like took some from somewhere and like uploaded like a few of the pictures on Facebook. Hold on, let me find this. I've got like some of the pictures somewhere. Cause I was actually like really happy with this project just cause it felt so much looser. I forgot what I was gonna type for a second. I guess I don't have them on my PC. Hold on. Let me grab off my Facebook. I've got it somewhere because it's like the one post I ever fucking made on my Facebook. So in all my, yeah, I've got some of them here. Here we are. I really enjoyed this project. You download that. Ayo. I don't know why I bothered opening that. We're going anyway though. I re-downloaded one of the pictures that just kind of had a bunch of them. I really like these little guys, and I still have a shit ton of them. Where is it? Where'd you save? Where did you save? It's just like a bunch of numbers. It's gonna be really annoying. No, not that. That's not what I want. Where is it? Where is it? Finding files you saved a long time ago as a trip. I mean, it was only like a year. It was only like 2 years ago. Not even. Like a year and a half ago. It wasn't that long ago. Like, I knew I had actively uploaded them to Facebook, and I found them on Facebook. Well, I didn't upload all of the pictures on to there, but I uploaded some of them because I just thought they were kind of neat. Where the fuck did you save? What the fuck? Not in documents. Where'd you go? No. Where did you save? Oh, it's right there. There you are. Jesus. Yeah, I made like a bunch of these little guys. They're they're like vaguely based off of the of a couple of things. Like you know the forest spirits from Princess Mononoke. They were kind of based off of that. But also those little clay statues where there was like 10,000 of them, and I was like, well, I'm obviously not gonna make 10,000 of these, but I'm gonna like I'm gonna make as many as I fucking can. Like I'm just gonna make a shit ton of these guys. And they were just kind of vaguely like human shaped, like you could see, like you can make out the faces in all of them, you know? But they're not human. And it was literally just, I basically just made the excuse. I wanted to make them just because I really wanted a project where I just like went right back to that urge to just play with clay and like not worry about what I was actually making. So I would just churn these out. I would spend like 8 hours a day for 2 weeks churning these things out. As with like different clays and stuff. And I did some resin as well. I don't think there's any in... Did I take a picture of any of the resin ones? No. But I did get a picture of one of the wax ones I made. I made one out of wax as well. I made a mold of one. And I made like 3 wax versions of it. Um, yeah, I just really vibed with this project. My absolute favorite. Oh, I did some like felting as well. My absolute favorite was this little red guy. I really liked this little red guy. The baby one. I just really liked him. I think I still have them. I don't know if I have them here. I might do. I had like a whole box full of them by the end. It was like I was keeping them. And I was just like, I don't know what to do with these now. So I still have a shit ton of them. And some of them are broken now because they were clay. But I gave some of them to like some friends just like, I don't know what to do with these. Would you like one? Pick one. Pick anyone. I have like 50. I don't know what to do with them. But yeah, it was it was an interesting experience. Oh, I like this guy too. This guy here. He was fun. I liked him. He was just a little vibe. But yeah, like, my thing with this project was like, I'm very picky with my work all of the time. No matter what I'm doing, I'm very picky with it, and because I'm too much of a perfectionist. I like this guy too. He kind of couldn't really stay up very well though. But like, I'm such a perfectionist. I just wanted one project where I just didn't worry about anything. I was just like, yeah, like I made these and they're fine as they are. And that was kind of the point of it. It was just, I just vibed for a while. I just vibed for a little while. And that was it. Sometimes you simply need to just have a little bit of a vibe. And that's fine. Yeah, that was one of my favorite fine art specific projects just because it was so low effort, but it was so fun. And like, I would just talk to friends while I was making them. Which was the nice thing about being in a fucking studio, you know? Like, there was actually other people around and you could just kind of visit people, which was nice. Never got to finish that year properly. Actually, we kind of... The last project was, we just started the last project. We were a week in when, the uni got shut down because of COVID. Well, not shut down, but when we got basically kicked out, lockdown started. Or, well, lockdown hadn't started yet, actually. But it was about to start. There was like rumors of it starting around then. So yeah, we had to like get our stuff the week after that. It was the last project too. It was the last 4-week project. And a week into it, we just stopped because of everything. It's a shame, but you know, whatever. Kind of a pain. Yeah, what other projects did I have? I had one where I had seen a technique, that I really wanted to try, where, was it the Mob Psycho 100 ending? I think that was it, where they had, like, one person animating it, where it was, like, ink on glass. I fucking loved that shit. I was like, I want to try that. It didn't, spoiler, it didn't work very well the way I was doing it because I just didn't have the time to do it properly, and it didn't have like a proper glass panel, so I think I was using, what was I using? It was something that kind of looked like glass, but it wasn't glass. I should have the file, because this one actually was on my laptop. I was using my laptop to do it. And I ended up diverging from it. Because I was like, I'm not animating everything I want to do on this. But I have an idea of what I can do. This one was called the Make Angel Project, and I ended up doing it. I did a lot of my editing within Clip Studio because at the time I didn't have Premiere, so I'll open it actually because it's on Clip Studio. I'll open it. Why don't I just fucking open it and show, like, you know, year 2, year 1. Let's see. So what I ended up doing was I combined shadow puppetry with the glass painting. Edited it together. Oh yeah, that's like my shadow there. It's fine, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, so that was interesting. It's really fucking difficult to take what you need from shadow puppetry when you do not have the right lighting, and to also avoid getting the phone shadow, getting the shadow of the phone. I was doing it like stop motion, so it was interesting. I still quite like this actually. I had like mixed feelings at the time, but I quite like it now actually. It was interesting to try and do though. I vaguely remember kind of going a bit insane. Yeah, you know, it was funky. It was very experimental. I was just like, yeah, this works. I think the project was, what was the project? The project was called Make Angel. It was basically like, it had to have something to do with our interpretation of angels, I think. And yeah, so that was a bit of a, I don't know, it was an interesting one. And mine was mostly because of a story my mom told me, or related to that anyway. I think I was gonna take away the tongue for this actually, since but yeah, so I've only watched like a little bit of Mob Psycho 100, but I saw the ending and it was like, ooh, that's cool. Yeah, fuck the stabilization. You know what, that's fine. I quite like that mouth actually. Yeah, I also did an animation specifically because I just really fucking wanted to do, I just didn't want to do like normal fine art. I wanted to insert animation in because I was determined to do animation. So like, I'm doing animation even though it's a fine art project just because I fucking can. But I guess I'll make it as fine arty as I can. Sure, whatever. Oh god. Yeah. We also had a character design project, which was my favorite project because I want to do character design. Characters actually still on my art fight. Even though I don't use them anymore because I feel kind of weird about it. I do still like the character design. It was just kind of I don't know. I feel a bit weird using him, using that character. So I'm not really like actively pursuing his story anymore, just because it was like, I also have the character design stuff on here as well. I can open it. Yeah. I had to do some animation with the same character as well. Yes, Cello, hi. Hello. Oh god, I can't see what these actually are. Where is this thing? Yeah, there he is. There's the boy. Dungeon High. I don't know, I was really vibing with, I was really into MXTX novels at the time, so it's like, I kinda wanna do something like similar. So yeah, that was my boy. I was pretty obsessed with him for a while. And Cello's decided it's his stream now. Cool. Cello! Cello, please! Yeah, Cello's decided it's his stream. I'm not even making any noise! What? Sir! What the heck? My headphone fell to my ear, but left the actual, like, earphone part in. Why? Why? I don't even know what this layer is for. Where's the fucking hair on? Me? I don't know what layer the hair is on. What the? Why are there two hair layers? What the heck? Okay, there we go. Woohoo. Fill in the gaps. Here we go. Hello, Yupter. Hello, hello. Hello. Oh, to make the baseball bat. Actually, I kind of want to do like a wooden texture on it. Okay, good to know that that's not filled in properly there. Good to know, good to know. I was like still trying to take over. Aren't ya? Yeah. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Of course, every time I confront him about it, he suddenly backs off. Of course, he's a coward. Okay, put back layer on again. Do a multiply layer. The blood. The blood. Oh. Throwing blood splatter on faces. I don't know why. Kinda chill. It's like, yeah, this person killed someone. Anyway, I'm just vibing with it. I don't know why. It's kind of fun to just not really. Kind of fun to just do that. I don't know why. Sometimes you just gotta have some splatter, you know. It's just fun sometimes. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, do. Do, do. Keep all the blending within the little bit. I'm gonna go for now. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Okay, thank you for coming. Have a nice rest of your day or night. Probably night. Because you're not in America, evidently. Time zones do be confusing. They are. I don't know what's going on at any time, not even in my own time zone. Can I take some splatter on her clothes? I feel like I should take some splatter on her clothes. Not that small. Oh, not that big. Yeah, that looks good, I think. That's, like, not too much blending on it, but just a little bit. Caesar, try it again. Oh, okay. Let me do this again. Just a little bit of blood on her hands. What the fuck is going on there? How did I not finish that line? What the heck? That's fine. Okay. Weird. I get a little bit of that bladder in, you know. Just a little bit. A little bit of blood never hurt anyone. I don't really know what to talk about right now. Sometimes you gotta get a little bit of blood on you. It's fine, it's normal. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that works. Ladder there. It's normal? Yeah, don't worry about it, it's fine. Completely normal. You know, a little bit of blood. Completely normal to see that on someone. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just having a fun time, okay? Just having a good night. Is this too much? Absolutely not. It's a normal amount of blood. Sometimes you just see people splattered with blood and you just go, yeah, that's fine. I'm sure that's perfectly reasonable. That person was doing completely reasonable things. That is why they are covered in a completely reasonable amount of blood. You know, normal. I'm unsure what a reasonable amount of blood is. Oh, you know. I'm not gonna finish that. I'm not gonna keep going from there. That's it. Just, you know. A reasonable amount of blood is a reasonable amount of blood. As long as they're not completely covered in blood, like they're to the point where you can't even see their features, it's fine. It's perfectly normal. They might just be having a bad night. For legal reasons. This is a joke. Wait. Yeah, of course, this is a completely normal amount of blood. It's definitely not the amount of blood you would get from bashing someone's head in. Don't worry about it, it's fine. A completely normal and fine amount of blood. And not at all equivalent to the amount from murder. Absolutely not. She is obviously innocent. She just yeah. You get it. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Bet my new microphone caught that loud and clear, huh? Oh shit, I haven't filled in the rest of her shoe. This girl still got some shoe left to fill. I want to have two backgrounds. I want to have one that's like light and like friendly. No, not that brush. Hold on. God, I fucking love this particular song on the soundtrack. Maybe some bubbles. Maybe I'll do some bubbles. Nice bubbles. I feel like I do have a brush for this though. Might be a bit nicer. I don't know how to. Yeah, I have some bubbles. I have a bubble brush. I guess some bigger ones. That's better. Oh, where are you going? Oh god. Puppies. So big. I'm gonna color these bubbles too. Actually. Hold on. Let me do something. Nice. That works. Yeah, that works. Just like very lightly overlay. Just enough to be like nice and preppy and I don't know, cute, you know? And she go boom! And I'll have the entire background be significantly darker and stuff, you know? Hee. And select from layer. And yup. Get that shadow. Multiply. Yeah. Move it like this. Yeah. There we go. Boom. Easy background. Lighten it up. Yeah, there we go. Easy. And let's put all that into a folder. Do, do, do. And then we want something completely different. Or maybe not completely different. Hold on. Let me grab that. Shoot. Put a multiply layer on that. Then go darker. Yeah. Yeah. Pro background skills. I could draw one, but I don't want to. Sometimes it's as easy as just, I don't want to. I have no obligation to. I've done my background pieces for the year. I've filled out my quota. I'll only do them if I really feel like I want to. And what I'm going to do is... I want way bigger. And... actually, no. No. That's not it. No, wait. Do it on top. Let's put Cello to bed. It's getting late. For little Cello. It's nearly time for birdies to go to bed. Or it is pretty much time for birdies to go to bed, but you know. It'd be fine if I leave him for a little bit before I do that. A normal amount of blood. What is my natural habitat? Exactly. It's like a completely normal amount of blood. The amount of blood that would be in someone's natural habitat. Exactly. Perfectly fine. I live in blood, you live in blood. So this amount of blood is like completely fine. You know? Sometimes you just see a lot of blood because people are filled with the stuff. And it's normal. You live in blood. Shatter, are you implying that you don't have blood? I mean, we're all, in truth, just brains. Wait, I live in blood? Yeah. We're all just brains in a meat sack, which is filled with blood. So, you know, there's a lot of blood in there. I do have a phobia of blood though. Oof. I mean, real talk, like, I'm not too bothered by blood most of the time. Like, I can watch, like, surgeries and stuff fine without any issue. But there is, like, a point where it does get a bit much. Like, I do get queasy after a point, even though I'm not super queasy in general. I like, there is a point that I'm just like, too much. You know, like, it's pretty difficult to reach that point now, but for some reason I think it kind of needs to be combined with mysophobia in a bit, like, in a way. 'Cause the only times I've gotten queasy was in, like, science classes when we were watching, like, a live dissection or something. Sometimes it would get to me a bit and I'd feel a little bit unwell. But I mean, I'm not too bad with it in general. Like, I once watched my own surgery live, because I could. It was a minor surgery, so I was awake. It was interesting. It was kind of weird, actually. It was like, oh, huh, that's interesting. It was on my toe. I was just watching it because I had to get 2 surgeries on both one on each feet, one on each foot, one on each feet. Yeah, because I have a predisposition to ingrown toenails, which I found out rather unfortunately, kind of severely. It's gonna get a little bit gross. I would die if I watched my own surgery. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of people, like, why would you do that? I was just kind of like, I don't know. It was interesting. I was curious, so I watched it. So the first time I did it, I was told, like, oh, you probably don't want to watch this. Like, you should probably just, like, look down and, you know, like, focus on, like, not fainting or something. Like, just chill and chat with us for a bit while we do this. Like, it's fine. And the second time, it was, like, a couple months later, I was like, hey, actually, is it okay if I, like, watch it this time? I'm just, like, curious. I just want to, like, see, you know? Like, I really wanted to look last time. Is that fine? And they were just like, yeah, I mean, if you want to watch it, we're not gonna stop you. So I watched it, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. It's a very weird feeling. I probably wouldn't want to watch if it was like an invasive surgery, but this wasn't an invasive surgery. It was just kind of like a, well, I've already been living with, like, some of my flesh being really weird there. It got infected on both sides, and it was really weird. I was like, I can't really be bothered much more than I already have been. I'm gonna be looking at the end result anyway, you know. I might as well just watch, you know. Have something interesting about it. Something interesting in the day, because, like, I had to spend the rest of the next 24 hours. Actually, no, it wasn't 24 hours. It was 10 hours after it that I had to basically sit completely still back home with my leg up. So I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do much today. I might as well have something interesting to look at. So yeah, it was like an hour-long surgery, and I watched it, and it was an interesting experience, to say the least. You don't really think about your, I get, like, the same thing when I'm giving blood. Oh my god, my headphone keeps, like, popping out my ear. And leaving the actual headphone part in. It's the same sort of feeling I get when I'm giving blood, because I do that pretty routinely. I give blood because it doesn't bother me. It just kind of it fucks me up for a week and then I'm fine. You know, it's like whatever. I don't need it. I don't need that much blood. I can give away a pint of it, you know? But yeah, so it's the same sort of feeling as when you're like watching your blood leave your body. It was like the same sort of thing where it's just like, huh, that's kind of weird to think about. That was inside of me. That was inside my fleshy mech body, my flesh mech, which my brain is piloting. That's kind of weird to think about. You know, it's the same feeling. I'm just like, huh, weird. But yeah. But especially around that time, I watched a lot of surgery videos in general, just because I find them interesting. I don't watch them so much anymore, just because they're harder to see anyway. Because YouTube is mean. But yeah, like I used to watch them just out of interest, cause like, huh, funky. That's neat. So, I mean, it wasn't even like anywhere near as invasive as those surgeries I watched. So it was like, huh, kind of neat, kind of cool. That's something I can talk about. Like, haha, yeah, I watched my own surgery. Like, just cause I could. Yeah, it's just interesting, you know. I always feel like, I get the same thing with, like, needles and stuff, where I feel like, I just feel, like, an urge to watch what's happening, like, like, they always say, like, oh, look away, because otherwise, like, you might feel queasy, like, even if you're not bad with blood, like, you might feel a bit weird, or bad with needles, like, you might feel a bit off about it. Just like, but I want to watch, like, I think I'm fine, you know, if I can watch my own toe being cut open a bit, you know, I'm fine. I just want to see what's going on, you know? I'm just curious. I just want to see. I have a very impulsive thing with that. I just need to see it, you know? That works, yeah. Don't crash, please. Close to your paint. Please do not crash. Yeah, so if you're awake, if I'm awake and can physically look at it, like, why shouldn't I, you know? Please do not become close to your pain. Please refrain. Don't need that here. Okay. How's this coming? Yeah, that'll work for this side of it anyway. Talking about, I just realized how weird it is to be talking about blood and watching surgery as well. Listening to Animal Crossing music. Is this what they call the gap, but incorrect? The wrong gap? Oh, wait, I should put Chow to bed. Huh. Hold on, I'm gonna mute for a second. Hold on. My new microphone has it has a built-in mute button, unlike my old one, which is so much nicer than having to like go through OBS and be like, where's the fucking mic layer? Where's the microphone? Then I could just tap it. Like, that's all I gotta do is just tap it. Conversely though, if I drop my microphone at any point, it's gonna be a bitch, because I'm probably gonna accidentally mute. So you're just gonna hear a yelp and then just complete silence. Which, I mean, I guess would be funny in itself, if that ever happens. But, you know. I don't know what time I'm gonna go until, because really want to watch Iris's debut. What time is that happening at, actually? I think it's like 2 AM for me. Should probably check though. Huh. Should probably check that. Iris, where are you? What time is your debut? Yeah, it's 2 AM for me. Okay. Haha. That's fine. I've usually finished by that anyway, so it's fine. I don't know if I'm gonna go until like midnight or if I'm gonna go until 1 AM or what. I guess it depends how much I get done. This isn't too far from being done. It's kind of just shading and rendering, which doesn't take too long. Probably. Doesn't usually take too long. Little dinky piano. Funny piano go burr. Just gonna leave us hanging for a couple of bars there, huh? Do. Me too, bitch. Me too. Yeah. Yeah. Do. Do. No. Fuck you. I was having fun with that. Actually, a wholesome direct. I was enjoying my doots. God damn it. God damn it. How dare you take that away from me. Very nice not having to worry so much about having my phone right next to my microphone. So, I mean, it's still not like a super expensive microphone, so it probably still gets a little bit of disturbance, but it can't be as bad as my old mic was, like, surely. I mean, at least I don't sound like I'm fucking speaking into a tin can, you know? The dog is crying outside my door. I just heard him whine. God damn it. Tin Can Gang, rise up. I'm leaving the Tin Can Gang. I don't want to be in here anymore. I got sick of it. I'm sick of speaking into a tin can. I really like this one in particular. Maybe also decided to start popping up on screen, of course. Or maybe it was just the one. Okay, for once. They usually kind of get in the way of my cursor. I'm like, don't. Stop it. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's always while I'm on stream as well that happens. Dear God. Or always when I could very easily accidentally click it. At least they don't make a notification sound though, which is nice. They just kind of pop up suddenly, I'm like, get. Get. Let's make that a bit bigger. It's a big floof shadow, you know? Gotta be big. Notice it interrupts and changes to the next song, like the worst times to do it. Like it's right when I'm in the vibe, and it's just like, hi, hello, next song. Every time. Every goddamn time. Ah. God, I've been like putting off doing a lot of work on this drawing since I started it yesterday. Because I keep getting like super tired while I'm working on it. So it's kind of nice to just stream myself doing it to actually force myself to do it. Songs in games tend to be short. Yeah, but like they loop, you know? They're made to loop. Especially these ones. It's not going like just for as long as... That's fine. It's not going for like the length that it's made for, I don't think. Oh. I mean, these ones are meant to loop for an hour, you know? You can listen to them for an hour and it's fine, you know? But... Just so rude. So rude. I really need to fix that thing that fell. It's been falling repeatedly today, which is really annoying. It's like, I gotta put more duct tape on it? I gotta do more Gorilla Tape? Excuse me. Ah! Not that. Excuse you, behave yourself. You're not supposed to fall like that. Oh, thing. Wrong brush. Oops. 80. Oh. I've never played Animal Crossing. Really? It's good for like a little bit. I've never been one to play it like every day. Like I'll play it every day for a little while, but you get bored of it eventually. You know, like you run out of stuff to do. I mean, it's pretty fun. It's pretty nice, and like if you just want to chill for a bit. Yeah, so that's our game. And like it's a casual game. It's not meant to be super intense or anything, you know? It's nice for like a little while, for some mind numbing, you know? A little good time. I love every kind of game. I like most genres. There's some I don't like, that I don't play outright. Casual, hardcore ones. I don't like, competitive games too much, personally. Like, I like difficult games, but I don't really like online multiplayer, to be honest. Not if it's like MMO style. I mean, I play a couple of MMOs sometimes, but even then, like, I don't know, I feel very self-conscious in those sort of games. And I don't like, first-person shooters, like, outright. Or, it's battle royales I don't really like in general. Battle royale type of games. Online multiplayer I can kind of get with, but I still feel kind of weird playing them. But I do play them sometimes. Like, I don't hate them. As long as the actual game is nice. But I don't like, being forced to do multiplayer stuff, even in, like, MMOs. Just like, every time I have to do a dungeon, I die a little inside. Every time I have to do a dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm like, I just die a little bit inside. No. I don't want it. Happens, yeah. I don't like battle royale games, or first-person shooters, or a mix of the two. Yeah, I'm not interested in that sort of thing. No. But most genres I like. Let's not say I don't like playing multiplayer games in general, but I prefer to play with people I know rather than like random people, you know. But I feel like I'm gonna embarrass myself with random people, whereas if I do something stupid with friends, like, you can just laugh off, you know? It's like, hey, yeah, that was stupid. Yeah. I mean, I like playing by myself most of the time, like, and I don't hate multiplayer games, but like I can only do so much of them, which is why I don't do collabs super often. I don't have the capacity to do that much. It's nice every once in a while. And that's about it. Like I have a few collab ideas at the moment, but no plans as of at the moment. So no party games. I mean, party games I find alright every once in a while, but like I'll play them sometimes, you know. But like Jackbox is fun every once in a while, but I couldn't do them constantly, you know. Party games, I don't know. It really depends. I just generally prefer playing by myself. a lot of the time. And party games are fun, but there's only so much that I can handle. You know. Like, I don't know if I could do a whole stream for like 3 hours dedicated to Jackbox, you know? I don't know if I could ever do that. I mean, I don't mind them for like little periods of time, but it does start getting a bit boring to me after a while. I don't know. I don't hate party games, but I'm not super into them, you know? Like, I couldn't build anything around them. And I couldn't play them every day either. I can only really, like, I only have the capacity to play them once, maybe once a month at most. Yeah, I can't. I just don't get. I don't enjoy them as much. So what kind of games are you into? It depends how I'm feeling. I really like RPGs. Like in general. Although recently I've gotten very into Hitman. Which I haven't streamed in a couple of weeks. Or a few weeks now, which feels very weird to me because I was doing only Hitman for a little while, and I am gonna go back to it. Just not at the moment. I'm kind of concentrating on art streams at the moment. For like this month. Like I like Hitman sort of games. What else? Genshin I quite like. I've never well, I did try to stream it once, but it didn't work on my PC. It didn't work on my laptop very well, with the stream going. Worked fine off stream, but you know. Although I play the PlayStation 4 version of that, now. Stardew Valley I like, but I keep that off stream at the moment. I might play it on stream at some point, but for the moment it's kind of like my off stream game. I'm just vibing. Open worlds. I really like open worlds. I want to play more of them. Breath of the Wild got me super into them. But some of them I struggle with. Like, I tried playing Assassin's Creed and I enjoyed it, but the controls were very slippery in that. When I was playing it, the controls were kind of slippery, and I kept accidentally climbing things when I didn't mean to. And I got stuck on like the first fucking mission I tried to do. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna maybe stop playing for a little while. I haven't touched it since. Even though I did kind of enjoy it, but I don't know, the controls for that felt very slippery to me, which kind of made it a lot harder. Maybe because it was it was a Black Flag that I was playing, and it was the Switch port of it. I don't know if the original version of Black Flag was that slippery, or if all Assassin's Creed games feel that slippery, but it felt very slippery. Which makes things a bit difficult. I also kept accidentally getting myself killed, you know, which isn't great. But I do enjoy those type of games. I want to revisit that on stream at some point, I think. Probably for the beginning. What else? I like puzzle games. I really like puzzle games. I don't play them on stream as much as I want to. I really like mystery games and like puzzle room games that are like good, not like the really weird cash grab app ones, I guess. You know, like I like a good puzzle room game, like 999 or well Zero Escape in general. Active games in general are quite fun. Um, Scrap, yeah. You know, the apps that are like, they're point and click, locked room games, you know? Like escape room games. But they're not good ones. You know, it's a stretch to call them, like, fleshed out games. Like, they're just kind of there, existing. I mean, I've played a few of them, but, I mean, they're not that good. They're pretty nonsensical. I don't know, it's like a visual novel slash mystery game. Yeah. Visual novel slash puzzle room slash mystery. I like all of Zero Escape, and I also like the Somnium Files, and I'm really excited that there's a sequel announced, and I can't fucking wait, but that's another thing entirely. I really fucking like, I love the Somnium Files. I like, I haven't played a lot of them, but I do like, tactical RPGs as well. Those are pretty cool. I've only really played, like, the Devil Survivor ones, and I haven't finished those. They're really fucking difficult. And I was really stupid and picked, like, the hardest difficulties, even though I knew they were SMT games and I knew they would be difficult, I chose the highest difficulty and I refused to go down. And I just haven't touched them in a while in general. Let's shade this one now. Actually, what I should probably do is I should probably steal the shading off of this one. And like reshade it from here. Save myself some time. Oh, that's too dark. Oh, that's way too dark. Oh, dark, but not that dark. Dark blood. Yeah, dark blood. Not that dark. You do not want that dark. That's too dark. Too dark. The darkness is my realm and the blood is my habitat. Some edgy teenager. Oh god. There's a skin layer. Where you at? This one. Oh. Wrong brush. It's fine. Sometimes you just gotta go with the edge, you know, it's nice to be edgy sometimes. Don't be weird about it. You can be edgy, just don't be weird. Don't be a dick. And don't be weird. Those are the rules. aggressively pointing to my fucking 14-year-old self. Like, just stop being weird, dude. It's fine to be edgy, but don't be weird about it. Well, I guess I can extend to, like, my 15-year-old self, actually. She needs an eye patch for more edginess. Well, it's not my character, so I can't really do that. Yeah, eye patch heterochromia. Oh god. Sometimes if you have an edgy enough character concept, you don't even need to make them look edgy. They'll still be edgy somehow. They'll still look edgy even if they look like a normal fucking character. You make them edgy enough in character and backstory. I should know. I did that a few times. It was awful. Those characters are sent to the void forever. They're grounded. A little bit of edgy is fine, but there's a point where it's just too much and it's awful. A little bit of edge? Okay. But don't cross that fucking line, or else you will have a cringe fest. You'll never be able to live it down within yourself. Speaking from personal experience. I try to forget that character, or those characters, but I always remember. There's no escaping them from within myself. Well, the void is kinda edgy, so they may be good there. Yeah, they're fine. They'll be fine in there, it's fine. They can handle themselves, I'm sure. I'm sure they can handle themselves. In the void where I will never pick them up. They're going to daycare and they're never coming back. They're staying there. I've effectively abandoned them. Fuck them. Maybe one day I'll go to pick them up, but that day is not coming anytime soon. Some characters just need to stay behind. OC daycare. It's like doggy daycare, but you don't pick them up again. you keep them there until you decide to actually do something about them. Basically you just abandon a child. It's like, yeah. They can stay there. I don't care. Sometimes your OC needs to be abandoned, and that's that. You can live with that, it's fine. Oh, that's too light. Better. Something like that. That works. I'm just gonna steal all of you. Get over here. Duplicate. And I'm just gonna recolor all of them. Keep it somewhat consistent, you know? That one though, I'm just gonna redo though. Gonna do something else. Gotta get that red highlight, you know? Edgy red highlight. Ooh. Well, I sure did the same. I was in a phase where tattoos were the most baddest thing you could ever have, so I remember creating a lot of characters in my head with their bodies full of tattoos. Oh boy. I mean, I've always, mostly avoided characters having tattoos just for my own sanity when drawing them, because otherwise I would fucking struggle. No. You know what, what layer is that on? It's on its own. Okay, good. There. Wood. I want the wooden texture. Why are you all the way down there? Or up there? I'm back. um, Oh, let's make that a bit smaller. Chasing Jujutsu Kaisen, the main villain has tattoos all over his body. I haven't actually seen it. I know a teeny bit about it, but not all that much. I'm not super into shows like that, to be honest. I haven't watched it. I might watch it eventually, but at the moment I don't have any plans to watch it. I think I have seen the villain, maybe? I'm not sure though, actually. Oh, no, no. Don't want to do that. Okay. I think this is mostly done. I have to like animate it, but I don't think I'm gonna do that on stream. I didn't mean to click that on my phone. Whoops. It's fine. Whatever. Okay. Not what I have to do. Yeah. Yeah, I think the only thing left to do is to do like the animation part. That's about it. Aside from neatening up the layers for my own sanity. E. Ding 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 ding. Put this here. That's not it. There we go, there we go. There we go. I need to make sure this works for both. A little bit lower. Lower still. There we go. I'm probably gonna edit that off stream. Probably. I don't really want to do it right now. So for now, let's see. Let me duplicate a layer, not a layer, tab here. And find my next victim. Well, I know who my next victim is gonna be. What's this? Got a notification apparently. Oh, hey. That's one of my classmates. Anyway. I need to pick a character for revenge here. What characters do you have here? Ooh, I like that one. Cactus. Oh my god, is he a dragon cactus? Oh my god. Other characters. This. Ooh. Oh, I fuck with this guy. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Quick market. Save images so I can get the reference. Okay. Victim has been chosen. Wahahaha. Fork. Oh, I just accidentally opened my email. God damn it. I'm just misclicking all over the place here. Jesus. I don't know why Caesar is barking, but okay. I just click open, I meant import. I don't know. I'm losing track of what I'm actually clicking here. Wahaha. I like a good villain. I like villains. I like villain characters. Fuck him. Look at him. Look at this dude. I fuck with him. I like him. I like his vibe. Turn stabilization off. Look at his bio. He's a necromancer. Okay. I don't know how much of this drawing I'm gonna get done, but I'm probably just gonna keep it to a headshot because the attack I'm revenging against was also a headshot, so it works. I like me a good gay villain. Apparently gay. I like it. I like that. I like gay villains. I very much vibe with gay villains. Sometimes I think the gays just need to be allowed to be villains on their own terms. And not to demonize them. Just let them be villains for like good reasons. You know? I like villains. Mm-hmm. I really like his outfit though, actually. Like that outfit fucks, look at that. Yeah, he does have style, look at him. Look at that style, it's fucking cool. I really vibe with this sort of fashion, to be honest. It's a shame it's not really acceptable to wear this sort of thing now. Even if it was, it's kind of difficult to find this sort of clothes. I really fuck with that sort of outfit. Like, it's a cool style. Like, fancy style. But like, over the top fancy. Like, bard fantasy, basically. That was a weird throat sound. What's your favorite gay villain? Ooh, specifically gay villain is difficult to actually think of. See, I like the ones where I don't know. I like villains in general. It's kind of difficult to pick a certain one off the top of my head. I mean, there's like the whole thing where Disney, like, there's queer coded ones, like there's gay coded villains, and then there's like confirmed gay villains. But like the confirmed ones are kind of harder to think of. Like Like, in terms of, like, gay-coded, like, Scar from The Lion King is pretty fucking good. I vibe with him. I enjoy him as a villain. He's a pretty cool villain. But, like, he's just coded, you know? Like, heavily coded, but he's just coded, you know? Let's see. Oh my god, I actually, like, can't think of any that are, like, explicitly said to be from actual, like, media. I mean, I can probably think of plenty of OCs and stuff from other people, but myself included, but like actually like confirmed villains in published media is like something entirely different and kind of difficult to think of, to be honest. Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head. But yeah, like, Scar is coded, like, heavily coded. You know, when I think of gay villains, I think of OCs, yeah. Because the OCs are, like, the people who are also probably in the queer community who just want a good gay villain, you know, most of the time. Whereas, I mean, it's hard to find, actual gay characters in media in general, even if they are villains, you know? Not like, I mean, webcomics maybe. Even then, kind of a mixed bag there. You know? Like, I want explicitly gay villains, though. Like, I want to see them. I enjoy them. Yeah, webcomics have a lot of them. Yeah. It's, like, especially when they're ones where it's like, those comics are already really fucking gay, you know? Like, they're just like, yeah, everyone's gay except for this one dude here. Like, aside from that, like, everyone's gay, so it's like, yeah, it's a safe assumption. Gay villains do be sexy, though. They are. Like, I don't know. It's like a whole thing where it's like, yeah, you don't want to queer code evil characters always as queer, but like, sometimes a queer villain is, like, it's not a bad thing to have a character who happens to be a villain who's also queer, you know? Like, it's not an inherently bad thing, it's just how you frame it. But a lot of companies that make movies and stuff, make these media, are kind of scared to do that, you know? Because they're like, oh, we don't want to offend people. It's like, yeah, that's fine, but like, the people that you don't want to offend are also like, telling you, like, hey, we kind of like really actually want, gay villains, just don't be like weird about it. We just don't want you to be weird about it. Well, companies want money, exactly. There's also that. They always want a teeter on the edge. Like, Disney is always like, oh, this is our, like, first openly gay character, but it's like, the character barely shows up. And it's because they want the money from the queer people that want to watch the movie for that sort of thing. But they also don't want to upset, the homophobes. Because of course they don't. And they don't want, they want to be able to sell their movies in China and stuff as well. Really annoying, and I'm just like, bastards. Stop it, stop it. Do, 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 do. Yeah, like, I know when they introduced either the gay character or a couple and then they killed them off right away. Yeah, bury your gays fucking sucks, oh my god. I mean, it's one thing to kill off characters when they happen to be LGBT if you have other LGBT characters, but if they're like your only ones, then it's like, really? Really? Like, come on, dude, come on. Like, at least give them some time first, come on. You know? Give them a bit. Give them a bit of time. He's still bald, this guy. I'll draw his hair in a bit. I have to make his hand bigger. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I want good gay villain representation. Give him a season at least, please. Or like if it's like a single season show, like let it be later. Come on. Come on, dude. Just give them some time at the very least. Give them some fucking time. Like, yeah, barrier gay is kind of annoying. Because obviously, you don't want, like, to force a queer character to be, like, in the story, for the whole time. You know, like, if it fits the story for them to die, then that's fine. But, like, give them a fucking chance, you know? Because if you only have one gay character and you happen to kill them off, that's, like, kind of sus. If you at least have, like, a few, then it's like, okay, cool. You know, like, that's, like, as long as you're not killing all of them off, you know? Like, you do have to be fucking careful, because, like, come on. Come on, man. Hello. Actually thinking about it, it's Catrick who counts as a, gay villain for, like, the vast majority of She-Ra. Right? I quite enjoyed her. She kinda sucks sometimes, but, like, I like Catra. Catra's cute. Her second design? I'm so fucking gay for that design, not gonna lie. So nice. It's like, oh. Yeah, I don't know. Give me the gay villains. Like, not queer coded. The gay ones. Give me the villains that also happen to be gay that have actual good characters. Hi, by the way, hello. I saw. Very necessary. I strongly desire both the gay characters and the gay villain characters specifically. It's kind of annoying, like, feels like a lot of queer characters are always so overthought in media, and it really sucks because, like I know companies, like, are kind of cautious about that sort of thing, but, like, fuck being cautious, just shove every single fucking gay character you can in there. I was like, it doesn't fucking matter. Come on. Just give me the gays. Give me the queers. Like, I think that's why quite a lot of the time I get very invested in people's OCs and stuff. Because, like, in people's OCs, like, they don't fucking care what other people think. They don't care about homophobes. Like, they just, like, they just want, like, their characters to be gay and happy. Or very sad, depending on what kind of, artist slash writer they are. Kind of depends. You know, it's like, fuck's sake, like, there's even like Chinese media that's very heavily queer coded. You know, like they can't like outwardly say, but because of censorship laws, they can't like outwardly say or show it. But like those actors are fucking great at like those actors and animators are fucking great at like getting the point across without saying it. Like the Untamed, Modazushi, like fucking like you could tell they're not allowed to be like explicitly gay, but they're still very very gay. You know, and you know, like because the actors are just fucking great, the directors are fucking great at getting the point across, even though they're not technically allowed to show it, like in the book or the audio drama, you know, like even they fucking manage it. Come on. Like, if they can manage it when they're literally not allowed to, like, show LGBT stuff, like, American companies can do it. Come on. Like, fucking, like, C-dramas, like, are just, like, a big game of show me you're gay without telling me you're gay. Like, that's what they are. Because they can't explicitly show them, but they sure will, like, do as much as they physically can to get past what censorship there is. You know? Fucking great, honestly. So boldly, like, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, sure, we have to censor it, but, like, you still know. You still know. Like, wait, we'll all but explicitly tell you. Even then, like, one of my favorite, boys love manga, although not manga. What's the Chinese word for it? I can't remember right now. But one of my favorite boys love mangas that I've read, which I really need to catch up on, because I caught up to it and then I never managed to like keep going. Neko Nuke? No, my favorite one was Seven, okay. My favorite one, it's so good because it's genuinely good representation and it's a Chinese manga, like, so they have to deal with the censorship and everything, and it's so good. I think it's called We're Here. Is that what it's called? I think so. Or we are. What was it? I'm like blanking right now. But it's so fucking good, and honestly, I recommend this one 100%. Like, they have to deal with censorship and everything, but it's genuinely got some of the best, written, like, especially among, like, boys love genre in general, it's got some of the best it's got the best written, like, gay relationship I've seen. Even among that censorship. Here you are, that's what it is. Here you are. Like, despite everything, it's so good. Like, what the heck? Like, how, like, I was so surprised, because, like, obviously, I knew about the whole censorship issue, and I was like, it's so good. It's so well written. And, like, it's such good rep, like, genuinely. Like, even though it's a bit angsty sometimes, like, it's not super, like, upsetting. It's like the whole slow burn sort of thing. Like, it's slow burn, but so good. It's like, oh my god, how? What? How? How did you even get, like, Despite the censorship being there, evidently, like, you could get quite a bit past it, apparently, from what I've seen. But it's so good. It's like, what the heck? It's... I fucking love it. I really need to reread it. It's been such a long time since I've read it, but it's so good. Okay, it's the... I know them. It just kind of caught me off guard, because I was like, what? The one being nailed in the semi is the one nailing that. Sorry, the Melts of English Shores, it came out weird. I will search on the internet. No, I know what you're talking about. I know what they are. I know full well what they are. It was just kind of like, because it came out of nowhere, so it caught me off. I got a bit confused what you were referring to. But yeah, like, oh my god, like, it's such... Here You Are is so good. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I can't even express how good it is. Cause like, I actually like talk about some of the problems. Cause like, it's a Chinese manga and it's set in China. So obviously like, they talk about sort of the issues with like that sort of thing sometimes. It's just so good. It's like, oh my god. Like, I cannot recommend it enough. Even if you're not into like boys love sort of stuff, like, I cannot recommend it enough because it's like, it's a good fucking romance, like, just in general. It's fucking great. Where do you read it? I don't know what the official website is. I don't know where it's officially uploaded. Where is it? Sauce. Sauce. I mean, you can find it on quite a few places, but I don't know what the... I don't actually know if it has an official translation. Manhwa. Oh, there's a manhwa. Yeah, I don't know. I think might be, where is it? I don't actually know where it's, like, officially uploaded. I read it off of Manga Go, but, you know, I'm not gonna officially endorse that, but, I don't know where it's, like, actually officially uploaded anymore. It might be... I don't know. I'd have to check. Let me see. Let's see if I can figure out what the sauce is. Yeah, I really need to reread it. Okay, what's it say anyway here? Translation team. Who translates it? Who's the translation team? They usually list in, like, the translation page. Where is it? I have no fucking clue, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the official page is. I can't find it on the wiki. What's the name again? Here You Are. I'll type in chat. You should be able to find it, like, easy enough, just not the... not the... I just don't know where the official upload is. But you'll find it easy enough. Ah! Yeah, the art is so good as well. Like, especially in the later chapters. Like, so good. I fucking love the art style. That I love. A friend of mine has seen that. Yeah. It's really good. I fucking love it, and I really need to catch up on it. So bad. But yeah, that's the sauce. Can't tell you where the official source is off the top of my head, or even if I look at it, but... You know what? I now know what I'm doing after I'm done with this current book. Yeah. I'm probably gonna go back and reread it after I finish the manhwa I'm currently reading. Because at the moment I'm reading Solo Leveling, and I still have, like, the entire second half of it. I'm like halfway through. I think it's still updating that one too, but I don't know. Solo Leveling is also very good. It's not a romance, but it's a very, very good, it's a power fantasy. I don't usually like power fantasies, but it's so good. I'm like 80 chapters in or so. It's very, very good. So I definitely recommend that one. And like, I'm really not usually into power fantasy, but Sword Art Online kind of ruined that one, but or apparently nearly ruined it. Apparently I still have some appreciation left for that genre, because I really, really enjoy Solo Leveling. So I also very much recommend that one. There's some other, I'm watching an anime at the moment and will be so upset if it doesn't pair the two main guys together because they introduced this nosy ass bitch. I have like a lot of stuff that I've been putting off finishing, to be honest. I have like other recommendations, but I think Twitch might bonk me if I name some of them, because some of them are a lot more explicit in their titles, so I might get a bit bonked. Or maybe not, I don't know. It's actually more likely that NSFW, yeah. But, like, there's one that I really like, that has, quite a dirty title. I might, Given's so good! I need to rewatch it though. Given's so good though. It is NSFW then sauce. It's called, I'm not gonna spoil you. I'm not gonna spoil you, don't worry. I'm not gonna spoil you on Given, but it's very good. And I need to like both rewatch it and read it properly, because I read a bit of the manga but I never finished reading it. But don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil you on it. The manga, or manhwa, I guess, I think it's a Korean one. I think, yeah. Another anime of my list of anime to see. Yes, yeah. Given is very good. Yeah, the NSFW one that, I recommend is, My Partner's Fetishes and Tastes. It sounds a lot dirtier, but it sounds very dirty, and it is NSFW, but it's also, like, quite sweet. Like, it's pretty cute, actually, despite being, a dirtier one, you know? But yeah, I mean, I can recommend that one. That one's quite good. It's going through its bonus chapters at the moment, so like the main story is done. Plus fluff, yeah. It's one of those ones that starts on the smuttier side of things, and then like it gets into like the relationship dynamic, and it gets really like, it's actually like really sweet from there, while still being NSFW evidently, but like it's a pretty good one. I quite liked it. I actually really enjoyed that one. It's quite fun. Quite funny too. Even though I read it recently, I want to reread it again, which isn't too difficult, 'cause it's one of the ones, it's not too long, it's like 30 chapters or so, plus some bonus chapters. So, like, you can finish it pretty quickly. Like, if you just read it for like a night or so, you'll probably get pretty far into it. You know, it's not too long. Yeah, I recommend that one too. Heavy NSFW warning, of course, but This is why I have the adult filter on my streams. This is why I've marked it as 18 plus. And I really hope that when I upload the VOD to YouTube eventually, I'm not gonna get bonked. Haha. I mean, you can talk about stuff, it's fine. Fine. Yeah, the art for that one is like super pretty as well, actually. Actually kind of, when it comes to like, I think I talked about this last stream. When it comes to like boys love comics, like if I'm reading them, I actually kind of prefer the Korean ones, because I feel like those are like a lot better in general than a lot of the Japanese ones are. Like I've read a few Japanese ones and like there's some good ones, but I feel like they're a lot, they get a lot more dubious than the Korean ones get, I feel. I mean, sometimes the Korean ones can get kind of dubious as well, but like it happens less frequently, I feel like, in the manhwa rather than the manga. I don't know. Just something I've kind of noticed when I have been reading them. But I don't know, maybe I'm imagining it, but I feel like that's kind of the case. I feel like also like the actual stories of the Korean ones tend to be a bit better as well. Tend to be a bit more interesting. Like Blood Bank is really good as well. I also recommend Blood Bank. Oh god. Which is also an NSFW one, I should warn. But that one's also really good. It's like along the same sort of vibes as the other one I recommended. I don't want to keep repeating the name of. I don't get bonked. I don't want to push my luck. When it comes to the VOD later on YouTube. That's more so. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's the case. A lot of the time, anyway. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy YouTube when his VOD gets uploaded. About to swing the bat. So god. Oh god. Abby, hey Richter, hello. I'm talking about stuff. I'm talking about boys love manga and stuff. Where the fuck did that go? Oh god damn it. Go. Ah! My headphone got it popped out my ear again. Ah! Yeah, I was recommending some. Because we were on the topic of gay villains, because I'm drawing a gay villain. But sir, we are adults. Doesn't matter, bonk. Yeah, it's like, I'm declaring this VOD is not suitable for children. Well, even though it's not suitable for children, we're still gonna bonk you. Just because you mention a few no-no words. That's not allowed. It's fine. It's not like this. It's not like I get monetization anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Bonking is not mutually exclusive. If I get bonked, we bonk back. We form the revolution. Even the revolution. I've never watched Les Mis. Yeah, what others can I recommend? What others have I enjoyed? I mean, there's ones that I've read that have been like, okay, that's okay. But, like, there's only, like, a few that I'd, like, actively recommend. Go on. I open up Google to go back and see others that I can probably recommend. And the Discover tab, like, Ed Sheeran forced to learn language to end embarrassment over Italian home. And I'm like, oh, I felt that one. Oh boy, I feel that. That's a mood. BJ Alex is pretty good. Sign is really good. Both of those are also NSFW, but you know, they're good. Good stories are good stories. Italian, how's yours coming? It's okay. I've been making a bit more progress lately. As to how good it is, that's debatable. I wouldn't be able to hold a conversation still. Well, I can maybe hold like a very basic one, but I would be very, very slow. Yeah. You know, I've been practicing. Like, I've been trying to do it every day. I haven't missed a day in a while. So, it's going pretty well on that front. I am making progress. In terms of, like, books, there are, like, manhwa adaptions for them, but, MXTX's books, you can find, like, online translations for them. I recommend those. Especially MDZS, Modality, and, Kangwan Chifu, which is my favorite one out of her trilogy. That one's really good. Or, I'm blanking on the English name right now. I usually have it the opposite way with Tianguan Chifu. I usually remember the English name and not the Chinese one. But, you know, sure. I don't know why I'm... Heaven Official's Blessings. Or Heaven Official's Blessing. That's the one I specifically recommend. That was really good. And there is now a Donghua adaptation. There's a Donghua adaptation for all of her books, actually. I haven't finished all of them though. And there's manhwa adaptations for most of them, but like the manhwa and Donghua adaptations are censored. Although Gangguan Chifu is kind of difficult in general to censor. But I do recommend the book versions of those if you feel like reading pretty decent boys love stories. I didn't like her first one in general as much anyway. I don't hate it, but I didn't enjoy it quite as much. Which I'm blanking on the name for right now. There's so many different versions of the name and I can't think of all of them. Maybe pass a list of the recommendations. Maybe I'll make one on Twitter later. Actually, you know what? No, I'll do. I'll make a separate fucking image here. Right? So, here's a list, right? So, here you are. What was the next one I said? Oh god, I'm already forgetting. Here are Fine. AJ, Alex. I should probably mark them by NSFW as well. Which is gonna be most of them, but What else? Yeah, most of them are gonna be NSFW, not gonna lie. Oh god. I don't know why they chose this title for this one. It's very Beale's recommendations true. Interesting stream. Probably not gonna do one of those that might get a bit touchy. Yeah, like all of these are NSFW except for Here You Are, I think. And Given, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't have any NSFW. It has some implied, but I guess I'll write him. No, I'll just leave it. No. No. Ah, head pats. I still have this in here. I can just turn it on like that. Pat, pat, pat. You, Yan. Guan. Eat. Food. I think that's how you spell it. Oh god. Save me up for the Italian name. Oh boy. Oh my god, my fucking headphone keeps falling out. Why do you keep falling out? It's not even that it's just falling out, it's that the soft part of it keeps falling off of my ear when it does. Actually, Changguan Chifu only has like implied, but it doesn't have any like explicit. It's like the one that doesn't. Oh god, what's the other one? Called? What is it called? Let me check this. I'm gonna find this out. I can't fucking remember what the third one is. Alright, yeah. Where's the ones that... Ah! That's what it's called. Scumbag. Villain. Self-saving system. Ah. Squish ya. Squish ya. Too long. I don't know what the Chinese title is, off the top of my head. But you usually find under the English title, to be honest. That one. Is there anything else? Are there any others? Most of them are NSFW. I'm so sorry. I'm not as pure. I'm not that pure. Why scumbag though? Why scumbag? Because reasons. It's not my favorite. It's my least favorite out of MXTX's books, but it's still pretty alright. It's alright. It's a bit dodgier though, but you know, sometimes you just gotta look past some of the things. So yeah, I don't recommend it as much, so I'm gonna take off for something else, so I can actually fit stuff on the page. But I mean, that one's pretty okay. Case Secret is good. Just fucking diverging. This stream for a bit. Secret is pretty good. What else? Cherry Blossoms After Winter. Which is like, it's not NSFW for the first season of it. But after that it does get NSFW. Because the writer was kind of like, okay. But it doesn't start out as NSFW. Is there anything else? Have I missed anything that I would like super recommend? I don't think so. I think those are like most of my like big recommendations if you're gonna read any. Actually, no. 10 count. 10 count. 10 count's pretty good. Also NSFW though. I'm so sorry. So many of these are NSFW. Papadata Shitai is pretty good too. There's still on a hiatus at the moment. But is it like a good amount of content? Forget the order of the words. Yeah, these are probably my recommendations. Navi, what you trying to say here? Hey, I like a good NSFW story sometimes, okay? Nothing wrong with that. I am an adult. I can enjoy what I like. Oh my god, why does it keep leaving the thing in my ear? Stop it. Yeah, those are like my main recommendations. Not all of them are NSFW. Look at that. There's a couple. There's a couple that aren't. There's 3. Although some of them are implied, but you know. Well, hey. So those are my recs. Probably save this before I like do anything else. Before I forget. Let me make sure I'm spelling the name right. I'm almost there. Okay, anyway, back to the actual drawing. That was quite the tangent. Oh. Sometimes you just need some good books to read. Or, well, comics mostly. I might not be like super horny on main, but like I never said I wasn't horny at any point, you know? I guess down there. I just suppressed the fucking hell out of it. It's just like that sometimes. It's so funny though, because I do have some friends that call me out on it a lot more. Like, I recently got called a degenerate by the guy who DMs the campaign I'm in at the moment. Because we were talking about like video games for some reason, and we got onto the topic of Prince of Persia games, I think. We're spiraling down into new levels of horniness that shouldn't be possible. I'd argue that like most VTubers would outrank me in terms of horniness. At least in terms of like Horny on main. But, yeah, so there's this one like Prince of Persia spin-off game. And I should make it clear, I know like absolutely nothing about the fucking Prince of Persia series. In general, haven't played them. But there was one like spin-off that like they brought up. I ended up looking into because I was just so curious about it. Just while we were talking, like I looked into it. I looked into the wiki. So I'm gonna go find it real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna move you guys onto my other screen so I can still see the chat while I do this. But there was a Prince of Persia Harem Adventures, I think it's called. Yeah. So I was so curious because like that sounds like completely different. It has like 2 variants apparently. What? Yes, exactly as it sounds. Again, I know absolutely nothing about the Prince of Persia series except for what I've read on this wiki. Okay. So the plot for this game has 2 variants. Variant 1. The vizier has kidnapped the sultan's 7 wives and it's up to the prince to rescue them. The prince managed to save all 7 wives, who are very thankful and offer their services to the prince before you continue. The viziers, however, escaped. Variant 2. The vizier kidnapped Sultan's 7 daughters and forced the sultan to choose between his daughters in the kingdom. Sultan asked the prince to rescue his daughters, which he did. In the end, vizier managed to escape. So, I was just looking at, I was looking at specifically the images in the wiki, and I was just kind of like sitting there looking at them like, as we were talking, just like, what is going on? So there was one in particular that like really caught my eye because it's just so fucking funny looking. I don't know if I could actually show this on stream because so like all of the portraits are like very they all have very sexual implications, right? Like every single one of them. Except for like one of them is kind of fine. But like most of them are like, okay, cool, fine, whatever. But one of them, like for some reason the anatomy on this one in particular is just completely different from the rest of them. Where for some reason, you know that whole thing where like some male comic artists, mostly, will draw like clothes suctioned to a woman's breasts? Don't bug me. I'm describing it just because it's so funny to me. Like, you know how some artists, some mostly male artists will do that? So like, for some reason, this one really caught my eye because I was like, oh my god, like, holy shit. Like, all the others are like, they imply things. That was just like straight up, you know? That was straight up, just like, yeah, her top is suction cupped to her boobs, and you can actually see her nipples in it, which is why I don't think I can actually show it. But like, I was staring at it while we were talking, during this conversation, until I eventually just pointed it out, like, yeah, I'm like on the wiki, and like, this image has been driving me insane for the past 10 minutes. And the DM was just like, of course you were looking at that, you fucking degenerate. What? It's right there. I was curious. I was curious. I wanted to know more about what the fuck this game was because its name is interesting and completely unexpected to me, and I never heard of it. So I looked it up, and I've just been staring at this image for the past 10 minutes because it's driving me absolutely insane. Not gonna lie, that's interesting. Now be horny for the Prince of Persia harem maps. No, I didn't say it was horny. I was just staring at it. They're not really my type. I was just really curious about it. Mhm. Don't you fucking. I was staring at it because it's something that actually like drives me nuts when I see drawings of that. It's like you see it. So they all say. No, I wouldn't lie about what my type was. If they were my type, I would have said it. Trust me. Like I wouldn't fucking deny it. And if they were your type, well, I mean that I would have been staring at it for a very different reason. But I would like if that were the case, if it was the reason why I was staring at it, I'm not one to deny it. I'd just be like, yeah, what about it? Like I was staring at it because I was just trying not to laugh the whole time because I was like looking at it and I just kept looking at it because like that's one of the things that drives me insane. Like you know in like Marvel comics, like those artists in particular that like just suction the clothes to the female characters, like where it's just like that's not how clothes work. Like it drives me nuts, and every time I see it, I just can't help but laugh. But what made me laugh in particular about this one was just because you could, like, it was kind of realistic in the fact that you could see her nipples. You couldn't actually see them, but like they were poking through, you know? It was like, yeah, that's how it would be, you know? Like if they were fucking suctioned to your breast, like they end up poking through. Come on. Get real. Yeah, so I got called a degenerate for pointing that one out. I was like, well, I'm sorry, it was pretty obvious to me. It was just there. It was right there, and I needed to point it out. Like, if you look up Prince of Persia Harem Adventures and you go onto the wiki, you will see the exact image I am talking about, okay? I don't need to show it on stream. You can just look it up yourself. Like, go on. Ruin your search history just to see this picture because, like, none of them are, like, actually NSFW. They're just heavily implied. I think that one was deserved, Tommy. That may be fair, but it's not the reason why I was looking at it. But it's quite funny. You know, sometimes I think I should be allowed to be a little horny on main, okay? I think I should be allowed to do that sometimes. I feel like I should stop talking about this in case I do actually get bonked. But, you know, like, it's just fun. I'm allowed to be a little bit horny on main sometimes. How did we get here? How did we get to this conversation? Wait. I just thought about it, like, wait, how did we get here from gay villains? Sorry, I'm gonna have dinner. Like, I really don't want to lose the stream because the topic is interesting, but I kinda need it. I will catch the stream again when I finish. Okay. I mean, I'm probably not gonna be going on for too much longer, but like, yeah, go eat. You're recommending NSFW series. Yeah. Even then, I don't know how we got there. I don't know how we got there from gay villains. We got to this conversation thanks to your friend, Hot Necromancer. We sure did get here somehow. I was talking about giving. Sure did get here somehow. I feel like I need to... I feel like I need to lower the top puff. It's puffy enough that like goes by itself, you know. Keep the extra puffy. Do, do, do. Do. Oh, my wrist is actually starting to hurt. Ah! That kind of reminds me, like, I haven't done any NSFW art in like a while. I feel like I should do some. I was wanting to do more of it. Fun. Don't bonk me for that. It's just fun sometimes. Okay. Obviously, I can't draw NSFW on stream on Twitch anyway. I'd have to go to like God, what's the one that NSFW artists use? There's like one streaming service that allows it, and I can't remember what it's called. I have to like actually haven't ever been on that site, but I've seen like a bunch of NSFW artists using it to stream on. It was on another layer actually. Yeah. Can't draw NSFW on Twitch. That's illegal. I would actually get bonked for that. Gonna make that a bit softer. I do want to do more because it's fun. Sorry, the notifications going through my microphone probably. I have my phone right next to it because I can. There's nothing you guys can do about it. Yeah. I'm probably gonna go until I finish the line art for this, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to go for too much longer, especially because my wrist is starting to hurt. It's been hurting all day as well. Or it was hurting earlier anyway. So I don't want to push my luck with that. I don't want to go on for too long. Yeah. Take care of yourself. Yeah. I'm trying to be better about it. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I'm awful at taking care of myself. What the fuck am I talking about? But I'm trying to manage it better. Even if I'm not actually taking the breaks I should. So if you go on too long, I don't know what topics that would be discussed. Well, that's another problem entirely. God. Oh. I would be afraid. Hey, it's not like I talk about this sort of stuff often. Come on. Also, don't make me bonk you. It's not like I talk about this stuff often. Fine. Although I will be very annoyed if this is like... My mom occasionally watches my VODs on YouTube when I upload it, and I'm gonna be very annoyed if this just happens to be one of the few that she watches. She only does it sometimes. She only watches occasionally. If this happens to be like the one that she ends up watching, I'm gonna fucking like actually die. gonna actually get bumped IRL then. Well, the hope is that she wouldn't end up watching 3 hours in, because she doesn't sit through all of it. Like, she'll watch a bit of it if she does. It's far enough in that she might not know, even if she does watch it. Unless she like skims through and happens to come across it. Tough to like either wait or come get me though. I'm in another city. Although by the time I actually upload the VOD, maybe not. And when there's a clip. I probably will actually clip parts of it, not gonna lie. But my mom doesn't watch my clips. She didn't actually watch off Twitch that often. Although saying that, she has actually popped in a couple of times and I just haven't known. Because she doesn't have an account, so it can't chat or anything. Which is kind of scary actually. But she wouldn't be in at this sort of time anyway, because it's past midnight. Yeah, it's actually kind of scary to think about that. But she doesn't like actively go through my clips or anything, you know. I don't think she actually knows that much about how Twitch works to know about clips. So keep forgetting about the time delay. Yeah, I mean it's not as bad. It's been worse. Like it's fairly close actually. It's like the normal time delay for a stream because I started with a PNG. I did try opening VTube Studio off stream with everything set up, but even off stream it was kind of going insane on my CPU, so I was like, okay, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for stream. Nope. That just ain't happening. My PC would die if I had a model. It's the main reason why when I'm playing games I usually play console. Just because it's less of a load. So I'm not running another game, so I can close everything except for OBS and VTube Studio, and it's mostly fine. Already peaks at 99 CPU normally. That's smart, yeah. I mean, it's just like less choppy. I do notice the FPS in games going down when I stream with my model on PC games. So I'm kind of waiting. Most PC games, like I have quite a few that are just kind of on the back burner. I'm waiting until I get like a proper PC rather than having to play off my laptop. Before I do that. You know. So I'm still on a laptop, unfortunately. I could only do so much. I mean, the fact that it's able to stream pretty okay by itself is a fucking miracle, to be honest, because it is just... I mean, it's not an old laptop. Like, it's a fairly new one, but like... If you ever need help building a PC, I can help. I'm probably actually gonna just get a pre-built one, probably, because, the problem with, like, building a PC is, like, there are the parts that you do... I think you do need to weld some parts, and I have no way of doing that. But, I mean, I don't know. I do have a pre-built PC I was looking at, but I might build one, I don't know. But it is difficult to pre-build one at the moment, or to build one at the moment, because of everything. It does become a bit harder, annoyingly. Ah. Yeah. Like, I can't, really solder anything. Because I have no way of doing that here. I'd have to, like, lug everything to my parents' house and back to do it. I need to rip out my PC's motherboard and CPU and replace it. So yeah, I am probably just gonna get a pre-built one. It's actually, I'm probably gonna be asking for it for my birthday, because there's no way I can really afford to get one by myself. But my parents, I think for Christmas last year, got my brother a PC, pretty decent PC, where it was sort of like they paid for half of it and he paid them back, which is something I could do. I haven't replaced them from 2012. Be sure to get an AMD 5.7 or Intel 5.7. Yeah. I know what I'm looking for. Like, I'm not like super knowledgeable about computers, but like I know the basics of what to look for. You know, like I think the one that I've kind of got picked out, which is like a decently priced one, it's not super expensive, so it's not like top of the line, but like it's got pretty okay stuff, you know, like it's fairly decent. Where is it? Amazon load, please function. Yeah, I've got two. The one's like a cheaper one, but yeah. So the one I've picked out, that I'm looking at on like the maybe if you get an Alienware, I'll make fun of you. It's not. I actually don't know what fucking brand this is. ADMI. Add me. That's maybe different to say out loud than what I thought. That's no. Jesus. Yeah, it's got Intel Core i5. This one. This is not like the most amazing, but like it's fairly decent, you know. I think my laptop is still I think my laptop is Intel Core i5, I think. It's not the worst. Works. It's got 16 gigabytes of RAM, this one. Yeah, not the most amazing, but it's better than 8. You know, it's better than 8 gigs. And the graphics card is NVIDIA RTX 2060 6 gigabytes. Like, it's okay for the price, you know. Like, it's a decent one from what I can see from what they've, like, said. I think this one you kind of need to get, like, I think you need to... I know that's better than my PC. Yeah, like, it's a pretty decent one, you know? Like, I think this one, you do need to have, like, a separate Wi-Fi dongle for, but it's like, I can deal with that, whatever, cool. So, that's the one I've got that I'm looking at, that I've had on my list is, like, 900 quid, or, it's a little under 900 quid, which isn't too bad. Like, that's, I mean, I still can't afford it normally, like, I'd still have to save a bunch, and I'd have to get it during the school year if it wasn't, do you not plan to have it plugged into the wall for internet? Well, I don't think I actually have an Ethernet specific, plug in my room. My flatmate has one in their room, but I don't think any of mine specifically have one. So I'd have to get like a specific Ethernet plug. But you have to have like a Wi-Fi dongle if you're going for a Wi-Fi. And yeah. Hello, hi, you're back, hello. Yeah, you'd need, I need to get like a specific Ethernet thing set up, to do that. Because I don't believe any of my plugs in here. One, I don't think there's Ethernet there, because there's no Ethernet insert. So it would need a Wi-Fi dongle or a separate Ethernet port thing, whatchamacallit. But yeah, so I'm thinking what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna ask my parents to do like the same sort of thing they did for my brother with the halfsies until I pay it back so I can get it. I've had my eye on it for a little while, but I've had my eye on like other ones as well, but one of the other ones I was looking at is it's been out of stock for a while and I don't know if they've put it back in stock since the last time I checked. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, do. Okay, I want to clean up some of the roughness in these lines. They're kind of rough. I don't know why the line out here is kind of rough. I'm usually a bit better about being clean. It's probably because the GPU is out of stock. Yeah, probably. Unfortunately. I don't know, it didn't actually say why, but I do have it I just haven't checked in a couple months. It might be back, but I don't know. Hello, hello. God, my cough is acting up again. Oh boy. My throat is like dying a bit. Hi, hello. I am probably going to be finishing up soonish though, I will say. Fox gun, drink some tea. I'll make some chamomile and honey later. I think that's what I have. Have that. I don't want to be drinking like normal tea after all at this time because I just won't sleep. But I think I do have some chamomile and honey that I can drink. I think I have some extra honey anyway, maybe. Probably. I'm gonna need you to take this cough drop. I have some cough drops somewhere, they're just in the bathroom. Keep me to sleep. See, I already have insomnia, so, like, I don't notice myself getting, like, asleep or getting tired or staying up more, but it's just kind of like a just in case sort of thing because I am already suffering enough. You know, I want to stay up for Aris's debut. It's fine, but you know, I kind of want to go to bed after that. Yeah, my voice is usually, like, naturally kind of fucked up by the end of the day a lot of the time. Especially when I go on for 4 hours. Or 3.5 hours. After 2 hours is where my voice starts getting a bit rough, I think. And, after about 3 hours is when I start noticing it. Time? I don't think I have that command. But for me it's, it says nearly 40 past midnight. So 20 to 1 in the morning. Uptime is like, 3.5 hours. We've just passed 3.5 hours. But yeah, it's kind of normal for this point, to be getting a little bit rough. Let's do some flat colors. I'm gonna go on for a little bit longer. I know I said I was gonna go until like I finished the line art, but you know. Sometimes I lie. And sometimes I just like, actually no, I'm gonna procrastinate finishing. It's just how it is sometimes. I just haven't played AC in so long. I popped into my New Horizons town a little bit recently, but I just kind of popped in to like de-weed it, and then I left, and I haven't been back since, and that was like a month ago. So it's palm color. A good palm color. I think that's a pretty nice palm color. I haven't played since the GameCube one. Jesus. I haven't actually played the GameCube one. I was kind of I got into video games a little bit after that. I haven't really played it. So I did have a Wii, so I probably could have played it, but I mean, there was already an Animal Crossing on the Wii, which I also wasn't very good at going into often enough. I actually tended to get I don't own a Switch. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have kind of thought about getting a GameCube, like trying to find one in like a CEX or something, or off eBay. I mean, they're kind of funky. I've also thought about getting a Game Boy too, but because I don't have any means of playing Game Boy games aside from like emulators and Virtual Console. Even my DS, I have a 3DS and I don't have my original DS, so I can't play Game Boy games anymore. Aside from like the Virtual Console ones, evidently, like I mentioned before. But yes, I have thought about like grabbing one because I see Game Boys and CX all the time. You know, they're not too difficult to see. What do I do? Soft. Yeah, I've thought about getting older consoles so I can play older games. If I can fucking find them, you know, that's another thing entirely. But you know. Just land how I want it to. I don't know. Is it better just like plain? I don't know. I like better. I don't usually do the nails. I usually just play them on emulators. Yeah. Kind of nice to have like the actual consoles though. I feel like, especially because with a GameCube, I mean that shit just doesn't fucking die, you know. The GameCubes are fucking sturdy. I don't want to Switch, but at the same time I see that I would need to buy memory space for the games and the drift problems and all that stuff, so maybe it's too much to worry about. I mean, you come to those problems when you come to it. When it comes to extra space, I mean, it's a bit annoying, but it's not too bad. I recently got extra, I recently got extra space, because I already had extra space, but they had the Prime Deals sale. I was like, oh well, they have I can get a bigger memory card, so I did, and I did that. I spent the day sorting that out once I got it. I played most of the Fire Emblem series on emulators during high school. I've only played a bit of Three Houses and a bit of Echoes. I need to play more of them, because I do enjoy them, I just don't get around to it. I was playing Three Houses on stream, and then I got stuck at my parents' house for 3 months, and now I haven't touched it in half a year. So, you know, I'm gonna come back to that eventually, I swear to God. I will eventually come back to that. Like all of them, even the really old ones. I guess if you're fucking going, you know. I guess it's top tier. I started as a kid playing FE 6, 7. Huh. Yeah, I never really got into Fire Emblem until... I mean, I'm not even sure I would say I'm super into Fire Emblem because I haven't finished a single game. Sorry, it was most. But I do want to play more of them because I do enjoy them. Like I like tactical RPGs like that. They just take so long. Yeah, I started with 6, 7, and worked from 1 to current. Ah. The other one I haven't played is Awakening. My favorite 7. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, I want to play more Fire Emblem in general. But I'll get to it when I get to it. I don't know what. Oh my god. Just get a bit confused there. It's fine. Eventually I will get around to playing them properly. Light. There we go. I died playing Thressia 776 and still upset. And still upset it took me 4 months to beat. Jesus. Don't need that actually. Might as well just use the same layer. Not to. Looking good, by the way. Thank you. I'm probably not gonna shade on stream, I don't think. I can maybe get away with it, but I want to push it. I'm probably gonna leave it after flat colors. I'll just what's the story of the character? There's not much mentioned in this bio. All it says is like the very basic information, like his name and stuff. His name is Ari Bellamy. Ari being his nickname, I guess. He's married, he's 24, he's gay. He's cousins with another character of this person's. And he's a magician villain who specializes in necromancy, and that's all I know. There's nothing else in his bio. I hate that I was about to do this lullaby. There we go. I'm blanking at the moment. I can't remember how it goes right now. Usually I actually like get stuck in my head, but I can't remember it right now. So that we covered, like the whole point. Oh, come on. Third of the way there to the time, but oh boy. The last time that happened, it was a bit of a disaster because I completely blanked on literally all the Italian I know. You know, you have that to enjoy. Oh, no, I did the wrong layer. No! I mean to erase the actual lines, come on. Okay, that works. That works. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. It's a pretty decent time to. Save that. Stretchy stretch. Sore wrists, sore wrists. Let's see. Maybe read some tonight, maybe. Who's streaming right now? Let's see. Oh, my voice is rough. A good time to end. Oh boy. Don't play the stream, please. Please refrain, Twitch. Nini's on. So you read Nini? Let's read Nini. Yeah, let's read Nini. So, thank you guys for coming. If you came for a little bit or lots of it, either way, I appreciate it. Okay. Read Nini. Nini! Let's see. Raid message is the Fae Prince sends their regards. He got some new series to read now. Yaha. I've been here 10 seconds. Great stream, Navi. Hi, Yaski. Well, get ready to go, I guess. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.